When you think about farming, your mind probably jumps straight to food, right? But what if it could be so much more than that? What if the very soil under our feet holds a key to solving some of our biggest environmental problems? Well, today, we're going to dive into exactly that idea.
So here's the big question we're tackling. Can farming actually help heal our planet? It's huge, I know. But what's so cool is that a growing movement of farmers and ranchers are already answering with a massive yes. They're completely flipping the script on what farming can even be.
Okay, let's get real for a second. For a long time now, the big industrial system has been tied to some pretty serious issues. We're talking soil erosion, polluted water, even bee populations collapsing. It's tough stuff. But there's this incredible alternative vision, a regenerative one, that doesn't just stop the damage, it actually reverses it. It's a way to farm that builds up healthy soil, cleans our water, and brings back all that amazing biodiversity.
So how in the world does this work? Well, to get it, we've got to look at the philosophy behind it all. And here's the thing you have to know. Regenerative agriculture isn't some hot new trend. Nope. It's actually a modern name for a way of thinking that has super deep ancient roots, coming directly from the ancestral wisdom of indigenous communities.
Let's just break down the word itself. Regenerate. It literally comes from the Latin for created again. And that one word, it just perfectly captures the whole idea. It's about acknowledging, hey, some harm has been done here, and now it's time to start healing. The whole goal is to leave the land better for the generations that come after us. And this quote, it just nails the mental shift you have to make. Think about it. We're used to this straight line, right? You take from the soil, make a product, sell it, done. But regenerative thinking sees it completely differently. It's not a line, it's a web. A complex, interconnected web where every single thing, from the tiniest microbes in the dirt to the people eating the food, is connected and adds value to everything else.
Okay, so that's the big idea, the philosophy. But how does it actually work, on the ground? Well, it's all guided by these core principles that help farmers and ranchers work with nature instead of fighting against it. Let's dig into what those are.
So, there are 5 big ones that growers follow. First up, it's all about nurturing relationships across the entire ecosystem. Think about planting cover crops that actually feed the microbes in the soil. Second, and this is huge, is understanding context. Every farm is different, right? So you can't just copy-paste solutions. Third is putting soil health first, treating it like a living thing, which means less digging and tilling. Fourth, you move away from all those synthetic chemicals and pesticides, and you let the ecosystem find its own balance. And last but not least, number 5 is all about people, nurturing communities with fair wages and sharing what you learn. It's this completely holistic view that totally redefines what success in farming even looks like.
And listen, when you put these principles into action, wow, the results are just incredible. And we're not talking about theory here. This is a harvest of real, actual benefits that you can see and feel, and they ripple out way beyond the farm to the entire planet.
Let's kick things off with a huge one, our climate. With these practices, the soil's natural ability to be a carbon sink, basically a natural sponge that soaks up and stores carbon, it gets supercharged. We are talking about the potential to pull down 250 million metric tons of greenhouse gases every single year, just in the US. That is an absolutely massive tool in the fight against climate change. But the ecological wins don't stop there, not by a long shot. Farmers are literally seeing their soil come back to life. It gets darker, richer, way more fertile. And you know what comes with healthy soil? An amazing return of biodiversity. We're hearing all these incredible stories about more birds, more bees, more bugs coming back, the water gets cleaner, and the soil itself starts to act like a giant sponge, which is just crucial for being resilient to whatever nature throws at you. And this, right here, this is a perfect picture of that resilience. Just look at these 2 fields after a huge flood back in 2019. The conventionally farmed field, it's a mess. It's waterlogged, and you can see that precious topsoil just washing away. But then look at the regenerative field next to it. After years of this kind of farming, it just soaked up the water. The soil is still there. That is climate adaptation in action right before your eyes.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this all sounds amazing, but can you actually make money doing it? And the answer, resoundingly, is yes. Think about it. By cutting way, way back on all those expensive chemical fertilizers and pesticides, farmers often see their profits go up. And when you diversify, maybe add different crops or animals, you're lowering your financial risk. It all adds up to building stronger, more vibrant local economies.
But it goes even deeper than the land and the money. The benefits are deeply human too.
Growers are creating these amazing support networks, sharing what works and what doesn't. We're seeing young people getting excited about farming again, wanting to come back to the family land. And you know, on a personal level, farmer after farmer reports feeling this profound sense of joy and pride in their work again. They feel reconnected to their land, to their work, and to their communities.
So, what we have here is this incredibly powerful vision for the future of farming. It's one that's healing, one that's resilient, and one that's profitable. At its heart, it's really a vision of reconnection.
And this quote from Dr. Robin Wall Kimmerer just captures the soul of it all. This isn't just about a new checklist of farming techniques. It's about repairing a fundamental relationship between people and the planet. It's medicine for the earth, as she says. And you know what? Maybe it's medicine for us too.
So the benefits are just crystal clear, right? Ecologically, economically, for our communities, the path is laid out. The real question it leaves us with isn't if we should be doing this, it's what's it going to take to support these farmers and make this healing vision the new standard for how we grow our food everywhere.